Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode number 8 of the Pack and Play series reboot. Now we've got Big Higuain on the pack. I'm pretty sure he was in the last pack, the last episode, and I couldn't actually figure out who it was. I'm watching it on a tiny screen. But we actually get Schaefer, we get Reyes, and we get Bonucci. So a few players that could actually fit in fairly well for us. And Bonucci's going to fit straight into a squad. We're going with a Serie A squad. And I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've actually used a full Serie A squad. So we've got Palosci and Michu up front, which is going to be pretty interesting. Good players in their own right. And then we come up against a Liga BBVA squad with Neymar and Suarez up top, with Ramos at the back. A pretty solid squad all around, and I was kind of worried about it. But luckily we started off pretty well with this one. Michu over to Mauri, a little dink ball over the top to Michu, and he rockets it into the far corner to make it 1-0 in the 14th minute. Michu's actually really solid in this game. And then Mauri, this is actually a chance created solely by Mauri's chasing. So he cut off that ball backwards, and then he used his strength. The guy tried to get around him, passes it down to Michu, and Palosci with a little fake shot to go just outside, cuts in, and rockets it into the far corner. So that was all created by Mauri's willingness to actually run after the ball. And then Michu gets taken out. We actually get a free kick, so we're going to see if we can put someone on it. And I didn't know that Bursa had decent stats on it. I just took it because, you know, it was the first player that had it, so obviously he's going to have decent stats. But Bursa actually had a quick look after it, has really good shooting on him, really good free kicks and stuff like that. So luckily for us, he did the business and made it 3-0. And then Mauri got sent through, does it straightly, runs straight past the keeper, slots it in to make it 4-0. But that guy didn't like that very much, and he decided to quit after that one. Now, I'm pretty sure I only get one pack. I actually forget to get the second pack for the Rage Quit in this little bit here, so I only get one pack coming up now with Hazard on the pack though, so we'll see if we can get someone big. Come on, who do we get? And we get Serge Aurier and Vitolo. So Aurier, hopefully we can get into the team fairly soon. There's not much players that we can link up with the Liga though. We're going with a bit of a Bundesliga, Serie A, and Ligue 1 hybrid. So it's not too bad of a play. Getting Ribery back in, and then we have Bonnie and Jermaine Defoe up top, with Matic Reams in the middle, Walcott, Walker. She's a solid, fairly solid BPL team. But luckily for us, we get the first little chance here. Ribery gets played through and just nicks it under the keeper there to make it 1-0 right at the start of the game. And then in the 11th minute, another chance here. Kohati gets sliced down by Jose Enrique. A really, really dirty tackle. Doesn't even get a card. But then we put Big Ribery on the ball, and look at that. Up and down, dink just over the wall, makes it 2-0 in the 12th minute. Frank Ribery is an absolutely amazing player. I'm so glad I pulled him in F6. And then Kevin Volland here on the ball goes for a finesse shot, a really terrible shot, but somehow it goes in. It was so slow. Look at the replay. Alright, anyway, I did look at the replay, and it just took a little bit of deflection off the defender, and then that goes through. Bonnie goes through. Somehow it just goes under the bar. And then I kind of feel bad about this. Yep. Kind of feel a little bit bad about that, but out of habit, I saw the opening, so I just passed it and shot. So a bit dirty, but to be fair, we're all over this guy anyway, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference. But Volland gets past the keeper here, about to slot it through. It actually goes off the post, falls to Frank Ribery, and makes it 5-1 in the 90th minute. And Frank Ribery with a little body slide there at the end. But then Jermaine Defoe using his strength. Look at this little fella, bam, bam, little dink, and he rockets it past us to make it 5-2. So a great consolation. It was only going to be a consolation goal because obviously it's in the 90th minute. But it was a brilliant goal from Jermaine Defoe, and that actually won us the title. So that wins us the Division 7 title. We're going into Division 6 now. Crazy stuff. The first pack we're going to get with Alaba on it is Gabrielov and Tresoris, and then Fitzner, or whatever the hell his name is. But we're going with a bit of a Barclays Premier League with a Bundesliga hybrid. Now, Young doesn't have the greatest chemistry, but he's got I think he's got about 8 chem with that manager, so it's not too bad. 8 chem's decent enough, and this guy is a really solid player. As you can see there, if you look quickly at the team, up top you see Chipsy, however you say that guy's name, and Mackay Stevens, so you know straight away he's going to be a skiller. Normally people can't actually skill that well. This guy actually really could. He was a brilliant skiller, and I really felt the need nearly at the end of this game to say, sorry, I had to go all out, because I was playing to win, obviously, and he was trying to skill. At the end, he started to play to win. The first goal by Carrick was really sloppy. The second goal was pretty sloppy as well. I felt bad about all these goals. And then that was just the greatest run through from Danny Welbeck, and slots it under the keeper to make it 2-1. He was playing absolutely amazing, this guy. And just crazy. Welbeck, his pace is off the mark. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And then Chipsy plays it just over to Mackay Stevens, who slots it in to make it 2-2. In amongst this, he's doing every skill move you can imagine. He's really solid. He knows exactly when to do them, and I couldn't defend it really that well. But Defoe here running through a little over the top through ball makes it 3-2. Luckily we get the lead there. Defoe is playing amazing. And then Young here plays it over to Carroll. I literally held down and backwards pretty much just to stop him. I knew the defender was coming, and Carroll slots it under the keeper to make it 4-2 in the late 80s of the minutes, and that guy actually rage quit. So I was actually going to send him a message saying, I apologise for going all out on you when you're skilling, up until that point. When he rage quit, I lost all respect. I said, nah, fuck you, you're not getting a message, whatever. We pulled Kai up to Rapt and Rolando at the end of that, so to Rapt, hopefully soon, will be able to play for us, and Kaya as well is going to be a big pull, so that is going to be the end of that episode. We do win the Division 7 title, and we get our first win in Division 6, so that's exactly how we wanted to start that Division 6 as well, so we're playing very good and doing really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've been Vio, and peace.